Okay, so we are live right now, guys. Okay, so there's some really, really interesting things, guys, right now that are developing, and I want to, first of all, sort of help you guys to understand this evolution of what's really going on and why I'm so excited about this right now. For over about the last year and a half, what I have come to the conclusion of, and you guys will probably be able to confirm this as business owners yourself, is that we are in a personal development leadership business model. It's not actually um, it's not the make money online market. That's not the market. Okay, that market typically will attract all of the broke people and the people that don't have enough funds to be able to go all in their business. Okay, that when you target the make money from home, when you target the people that are you know completely flat broke, they'll be able to take your trial, and that's pretty much it, right? They don't even have enough money to be able to get a blog in the inner circle. Our market, guys, just so you know, is personal development. Okay, we are in the personal development industry. It's a leadership business model. It's not a make money type of business model. And about a year and a half ago, when I started doing a lot more aggressive promotion. Okay, so when I talk about doing a lot more aggressive promotion, guys, I'm talking about buying $2,000, $3,000 at a time of traffic and sending it to a page, right? The lead capture page, the funnel system. Now, the interesting thing is my Facebook wall, my focus on my Facebook strategy has always been personal development, right? Personal development, motivation, inspiration, positive quotes. That should be your core. That's your core message, okay? Personal development, motivation, inspiration, and then how-tos on marketing, okay? That's actually the core. That should be the pulse of your message, okay? So if you want to attract people that are going to be the right buyers, it's personal development. Okay, that is your core business model. Okay. Now, when I realized this, and then we did some market testing, what we found out is that people that were interested in quantum physics, the law of attraction, manifestation, wealth creation, things like that, it attracted a way higher demographic. Now, what do I mean by a demographic? A demographic is basically an age group, an income level, and what they typically do for their profession. Okay, so are they what kind of people are they? Are they business professionals, doctors, lawyers, accountants, insurance agents, realtors, mortgage brokers? Are they that people, or are they people on minimum wage? Okay, now typically people that are higher and higher up in the income levels, they're higher and higher up in personal development. So they already know Think and Grow Rich. They already know, the science of getting rich. They already know about Ask and It Is Given, and Dr. Wayne Dyer, and Deepak Chopra, and Dennis Waitley, and Zig Ziglar, and Tony Robbins. And a lot of them have actually either been to Tony Robbins and already done the firewalk, right? Or they already know about the firewalk, or they want to do the firewalk, but they're already very in tune with all that stuff, okay? They're typically, like, if I tell you guys about my perfect business partners, who do I want to attract into my business, okay? This is my avatar for my business, okay? I typically look for a household income of $150,000 or higher, okay? $150,000 combined income. The people typically own their own home. They already have a vacation property, or they take a minimum of 2 vacations per year. They have 2 cars. They typically have 2 kids. and they are already on the path of personal development. They already read personal development books, and they are they have a gold, platinum, or titanium credit card. Okay, that's my avatar. Okay, now they're typically already entrepreneurs, or they're senior level management, or people that are they have leadership skills already. So there's a lot less of hand holding with those people. There's a lot less of your personal time that has to go into investing into the people because they're not in victimhood, right? They're already past that stage. They're already making half decent money, and it's not really so much about the money. It's really about wanting freedom. Okay, so they're either marketers already, right? They already have some marketing skills. They already have a list. They know what a marketing and advertising budget is, and they don't have any problem spending money, right? So when we're talking about right now, we're talking about a $997 entry fee. You've got to be starting to go up the chain here a little bit, guys, just so you know. Okay, you can't be, you know, doing like, I'm going to try and save this guy, right, or save this gal. They're completely flat broke, right? You will be so much less frustrated with your business if you start to target a higher demographic of people. Okay. Now, I can tell you that if I compare these two zones, okay, so here's the zone over here with my Facebook, right, where I'm focusing on personal development, and then here's the focus over here with my paid traffic, where it was, you know, make money at home, that stuff, okay? These people were all going all in, okay, literally, just one after another, one after another. So in the course of 57 days, I got to be number 6 on the leaderboards in iPass, and the third month I had a $25,000 a month. How did I do that? I wasn't focused on the make money market, guys, just so you know. Okay? I was focused on the personal development market, law of attraction market, mindset, right? That sort of model, not on this model over here, okay? And it's a dramatic difference. It's not just like a little mini difference. It's like a mountain difference. The people over here are completely flat broke. I mean, if you target these people over here, you'll get people sending you emails, and they'll be like, well, I don't have $7. Right? Those are those people in the make money market, right? They're like, well, is there monthly expenses? That's my last $7, right? You don't want those people. Okay, you can't save those people, guys. Trust me. Business costs money to launch, okay? Whatever way you slice it. There's monthly business expenses that are required in order to run a business. Now, the person that is over here, right, looks at their entry fee like it's peanuts, right? Oh, it's this amount to get started, this amount per month. They're already putting a plan together where they know they're going to get their money back their first week, right? These people over here are already looking at it like a monthly liability, like they're never going to make money. So, it's $240 a month. Oh my God, I could never afford that, right? So they're not even considering that they're going to make any money at all, right? They're just looking at it as an ongoing monthly liability over here. Does that make sense, guys? Can you see the difference between these two market sectors, right? So now I'll share with you guys this. This is the 7-figure formula, okay? And Aaron Rashkin chimed in on my post when I posted this, and I said, if you want to take your business past 7 figures and beyond, this is what you have to understand. If you're brand new, okay, if you're brand new, don't even be worried about this. I'm talking about the vision long term. This is what you should be thinking about, okay? This is how in the last 12 weeks, guys, I made almost $90,000 with this formula that I'm going to share with you. One of your income streams should be mentoring and coaching, okay? You should have an hourly fee that you're charging. It should be on one of your blog posts of what you charge for an hourly mentoring fee, okay? My mentoring price is $497 per hour. and then I do a 3-month mentoring program for $5,000 US, and then if they do a year, I think it's like 15 grand or something like that. If they buy a full year, okay? Now within that, if I do something like that with the mentoring one-on-one, I typically will do the one-on-one, and when the hour's coming up, I typically go past the hour, so the person is really like, holy cow, I got bonus time. And then I send a number of recordings in addition to that that are branded to me. You got the branded page with the value on it, with the Work With Me Now button underneath it, okay? And then the people, you know, when they get all this value, right, you go over the top with value, right? So the amount of entry fee for them to get the coaching session seems at the end of the day like it was nothing, right? Because they get such a massive breakthrough from all the content that they're going to get. So you got one of your income streams is mentoring and coaching, okay? One of your income streams eventually, guys, eventually will be your own products, right? And Chad, as an example, has enough horsepower that he could actually have his, you know, $1 million Twitter formula or whatever he wants to call it. Just got to be a little bit careful with that, Chat, with copyright infringement on the bird and stuff or whatever. So just be careful on that. But you should be thinking about getting that onto JVZoo. Okay, that should be on your task list so that you can start making revenues from that, and also have affiliates that are out there marketing that, and that becomes another one of your revenue streams. So you got mentoring and coaching, you got your own products, and then you should have some software and tools that will help anybody in any business. Okay, doesn't matter what the company that they're in. Alex Zubarev, as an example, just sold me a software on how to rank higher on YouTube, right? There's software out there that can help you to not get your links blocked on Facebook if you are marketing JVZoo products or ClickBank products or whatever. Dave Wood actually talked about this in Miami. A lot of people didn't miss it. Okay, a lot of people missed this, guys. I didn't miss that stuff. Okay, Dave said that, guys, you know, if you want to be able to make some money, right, to supply you for your marketing and advertising, there's tons of great softwares and stuff out there that you can do a blog post about and turn that thing into a revenue generator that's going to pay for all your marketing and advertising, right? So softwares and tools, okay, completely generic stuff. They're not MLM companies, they're softwares and tools that can help people in any business, okay? And then you've got millionaire mastermind events where you put one of the goals that you should be thinking about when you go to the events is to be hooking up with other leaders so that you can create more value together. You create value for your bonus packages, for your upselling, and you create value that you can promote so that you can do a big event and make money from the event. That's what Justin and Dee are doing now, okay? So, you know, keep in mind, this is a long-term vision, right? But if you understand the blueprint now and you can, you know, slow, just work towards it, it makes it a lot easier for you to run your business profitably, okay? Now, the other thing, the last thing is your business opportunity, right? Now, typically, guys, when people get into a business opportunity, what they don't understand is that this is how I've become a top income earner in all the companies that I do. While everybody else is pitching the company, right, I'm over here pitching my special sauce, okay? So the testimonials and all of the excitement starts coming from your special sauce. So people say, Darren, I want access to that. How do I get that? Oh, well, you get this when you get this. You see how that works, guys? So, Darren, how do I get access to Millionaire Mentoring? Oh, you get Millionaire Mentoring when you go all in. Well, how do I do that? Watch this video, right? So that was the strategy that I used to, you know, 10,000 first month, 25 grand month 3, 100,000 in 7 months. It was never about the business, okay? It was always about the leadership, the value. What are the pain points of the market, right? the pain points of the market is that they don't know how to generate leads, okay? So if you can show somebody how to generate leads, you get the whole market coming to you, every company. So you got Amway, you got Prepaid Legal, you got Nerium, you got Jeunesse Global. All the companies are coming to you because you're the leader that can solve the problems, okay? So they don't know how to generate leads. They don't know how to close and upsell those people once they get the leads. They don't know how to get any team duplication. They don't know how to build a business without harassing their friends and family, and they're tired of getting rejected. If you can be the person, the leader, that will show them the way, you know, hey, you don't have to harass your friends and family. Let me show you how to build a business properly, right? Now they're like, okay, how do you do that? I'm interested, right? So the thing that I will share with you about what's happening with the direction of where we're headed right now. The company, I believe that it's kind of unique in how this has all happened, because a big shift in things just in the last like quarter, right, has been with Will. Okay, Will is a phenomenal, world-class NLP expert. Okay, world-class, guys. Okay, we are so fortunate to be able to have access to his information, not only for us personally, right, but this is the key. Once you learn all of that material, besides Empower Network, guys, okay, I'm talking about Empower Network is here, and you can actually make it $100,000 a year or more just coaching people to their breakthroughs. Okay, that's the whole purpose of this rollout right now. So, but by focusing on personal development on the front end and getting people to their breakthrough, those are the people that are going to go all in, right? Because they don't have any baggage. Does that make sense, guys? Makes sense, right? So if you can focus on getting people to their personal breakthrough, plus give them the ability to make money from that, that can fund their entire business, right? And that's why I'm so excited about what's happening right now with this rollout. Now, if you guys are not activated right now with this this new section, with this new product, you are literally leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table for other people to collect in like the next 90-day period of time. Okay, and I'm not kidding you here, because the incomes, we've already done 400 grand, just so you guys know. Okay, just since the last couple of days, we've done over $400,000 in new sales revenue. Okay, so this is like such huge news right now. You guys have no idea. Okay, and I've been in private chats and whatnot with Dave to talk about the funnels, to talk about the, you know, how the NDA system is going to roll out. Saturday, there's going to be a broadcast for people that are already in the company. And then Sunday is going to be a broadcast for people that are outside the company. Okay, and everybody's going to have to sign the NDA, and then off to the races we go. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes here. Okay, and I want you guys to start opening up your mind to really understand about marketing, creating value, building a relationship, getting interest and interaction with your audience, containing the audience, putting them through an application process so that you can just go pop, 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 like this, okay? So that you can literally, in a preliminary, and I'm less than 48 hours in, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you what's happened in less than 48 hours using the strategy that I'm about to share with you right now. Okay. Now, once you guys see this, I'm telling you, the light bulb's just going to go like, oh my God. Okay, because you can do this at any point in time for anything that you market. And once you get this, you'll really understand what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm going to take you right behind the scenes right now, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so actually before I do that, The first thing that you have to really grasp here, okay, is that we are in a leadership business model. A leadership business model. So you have to make a decision, right? You literally have to get up every day and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a leader, I'm a leader, I'm a leader, I'm amazing, I have huge value, I'm a leader, and start to let it absorb into your body, okay? Each one of you, if you want to go big, okay, is for a launch like this, you really need to be on your own in your little pod, okay? Because you will never be looked at properly as the full leader unless you're prepared to make that plunge, okay? It's like diving into the water. You can't have one toe in, right? You got to go right in, right? And the only way that you really kind of learn and you morph into that position is by just doing it, by just being your own pod, and I'll show you how this is done so that you can start to feel comfortable with it and just do it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen here now, and we're gonna take you behind the scenes. Okay, so the first thing that you got to understand about this is that okay, where are we at here? Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, now this is independent of your team group. So this is a team group. You know, Chad's got the top team group. This is completely independent of that when you're doing a launch, okay? Now, for my particular launch, because my special sauce is quantum physics, right? My launch is called Quantum Millionaire, okay? There's people that are doing, you know, freedom lifestyles or, you know, prosperity something or whatever, but you'll notice that they're not talking about the actual thing. Okay, now why is that? Why is it that you want to, you know, have your own name, your own thing? Is that you don't want to get lost in the shuffle with everybody else, okay? You want to have your own little brand, okay? So you see it says Quantum Millionaire Pre-Launch, okay? So here's how this works. So you'll notice here that I just started this group. Okay, so I just started this group like 48 hours ago or so. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it was started on the 26th of April. Okay, so we're at the 29th at 9:07. So we're not even at 48 hours right now, right? It's 5:27 p.m. and I start at 9:07 p.m. on the 26th. Okay. Now the first thing that I do, obviously, is I put a picture there that I thought was kind of cool, but I'm right into personal development. Right? Notice that success isn't about what you accomplish in life; it's about what you inspire others to do. Personal development, more personal development. Get ready for the launch of what industry experts are calling the next category creator, right? Personal development. This is about Elon Musk. Best motivational speeches. The #1 thing that will propel you to the top of your company, right? So I'm giving value tips all the way through this whole content. And guys, there is a lot of stuff in here already. Okay, so I just pile it in. I pile it in. Tony Robbins stuff, you know, stuff about you know, mindset. And here's another motivational video. More personal development stuff here, right? And then what I do once I have the personal development theme going, I start asking questions. Who here wants to 10x their income in 2016? Okay. Do you believe in multiple income streams for safety and diversity, or 100% focus on one thing only? Okay. One of the best things about being an entrepreneur is being able to go to bed whenever you feel tired and get up whenever you feel rested. Who here agrees? Right. Now, as this starts, you'll notice here that there becomes more and more interaction on these posts. Okay. So if I scroll up into some of these higher ones, Okay, look at the amount of interaction that's already started. This is in 2 days, guys, okay, within 2 days. So you'll notice that the people are participating, and I'm going to ask questions that are personal development type related, right? So here's more value. I'm telling them that you really need to watch this movie, right? Okay, now I get into some personal questions like, are you married, in a relationship, or single? It gives you more interaction in the group. Look at how much interaction there is just on that one little thing, okay? This was just about, you know, Dirk and Muriel. Amazing story. 90 days, they went from 0 to 10K in 30 days using the training stuff that I teach. Their second month, they had a $7,000 week, and their third month, they were speaking on stage. Previously, it took 2.5 years, and their highest month was 2,000, right? And they just spoke at the event. So you have to be a millionaire in your mind long before it shows up in your bank account. Who here is having an incredible day so far? You know, more interaction. Who here is super excited today, right? Would you consider yourself a team player? Now, you've got to start to visualize yourself as a CEO that's putting out bait to be able to, you know, interview people. Okay, this is an interview process. Okay, so I want to know how many people are answering here. Which one of these people are answering if they're team players or not? Because these are potential people that are going to be potential business partners, right? And I can see here that was viewed by 56 people, right? So you can see here, look at this, 61 people. Now this has only been going for less than 48 hours, guys. So you can see here already the amount of interaction that's already starting with the group, okay? Once you learn about the science of getting rich and how you create your own reality, you'll never have to worry about money again for the rest of your life. The question is, can you take responsibility for your own thoughts, words, and emotions? So you'll notice that it's a lot of personal development based. And then what I do is I start sharing stories about my life, right? That's called the naked soul. So I start sharing, you know, here's some stuff about my son. You know, my 16-year-old son applied the strategies I teach in quantum physics training. He now has a 4.0 grade point average. Last year he got his first scholarship at only 15 years old. P.S. He applied the strategies I teach and made $2,069 in his first 2 weeks online. So what this does is it starts to open up people's minds, like, holy crap, like this is really going to happen. Like, wow, I'm going to really be able to do it this time, right? So, but it's all with a personal development base. If you could learn how to create $100,000 a year, stable income, either in your local market or globally, without having to recruit a single person, would that interest you? So I can literally go here and go like this, okay? 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, all the way up this whole line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So this is how you start to pre-qualify people. Okay, so look at this post. What areas of personal development do you feel would help you increase your wealth? Confidence, self-esteem, mindset, overcoming procrastination, overcoming self-defeating patterns, deservability, worthiness, self-love, relationships, boundaries, all of the above, okay? So I can literally, guys, I mean, look at this. 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 997, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You see how this works? I already know what the thing, I already got it in my mind that the launch is going to happen, and I can literally show anybody, I don't care who they are, I can show anybody how to do a launch, boom, come out of the gate and make $20,000. No joke. You guys could literally have a $20,000 month if you follow these strategies and if you implement them, and if you just step into your power, step into your leader, and you're prepared to put your feet to the fire, okay? Now, are you going to be in a position where, you know, you have a little kind of nervous energy, or you know, have some self-doubt? Yes, it's normal. Trust me, guys, it's normal. The only way that you're ever going to get to the other side is just do it. Put yourself into the position where you're the one providing all the content, all the interaction. It's you talking to the people. It's you interacting with the people. It's you sharing stories, right? This is a story about, you know, this one time I bought like 4,000 shares of InfoSeek on margin, and the stock started to tank. And every time it dropped $1, I was losing 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. But the whole thing turned around. I ended up making $250,000, and I bought my dad this 57 Chev for his birthday, because he always used to say, my whole lifetime, they sure don't make cars like that 57 Chev. And I did that, you know, for my dad, right? It was almost like me getting an Academy Award that I could give my dad that car. So when you start sharing stuff about your life, like, look what the comments are. Best story ever, right? Awesome dad with an awesome son. Goosebumps, Darren. I'm literally getting goosebumps on how touching and beautiful this is. I'm convinced that as your wealth increases, so does your heart. Your value is immeasurable. Love you, man. Incredible story, Darren Little. Shows that you're a nice guy, right? But that's called the naked soul, opening up yourself to your true core, who you really are, and just sharing yourself openly with people, right? Now some of these people, guys, I've never met before, right? I don't even know some of these people. They're just people that I've sent out an email on my list, which I'll show you the email that I sent, and then I'll show you the funnel that people are going to end up going into, okay? Okay, so this is basically the email that I sent. It says, Quantum Millionaire. Just hold on a sec, just loading. Okay, so the email that went out says, okay, now the first part was a little bit different when I blasted my list, but this will give you an idea. It says, hey there, congratulations on taking action to find out more about the pre-launch of Quantum Millionaire. Get access now to the Facebook group here, okay? So this is called a revolving matrix, okay? So when I send out the blast, I'm going to send people back to the Facebook group. When they get into the Facebook group, I'm going to have a funnel that's going to send them to a video, which I'm going to show you guys, and the video is going to go to an application form, and the autoresponder is going to send out the same letter that's going to send them back to the Facebook group, right? So it's kind of like a revolving matrix, right? So it doesn't matter if they come in off my Facebook wall, and then I send them to the Facebook group, and then the Facebook group, they're going to go to the funnel, and then when they get the funnel, they're going to go back to this letter, and it's going to put them back into the Facebook group again, right? But they're now on a list where I can communicate with those people and get them all excited, right? You know, we're 2 days away, we're 1 day away, get ready, here we go, right? Boom, they're on the broadcast now, and all of a sudden it's like boom, boom, pop, 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 with all of the enrollments coming in. I'm sitting in my home here in Burnaby, BC, Canada, pumped up out of my mind about some top secret information that was released to me over the course of the weekend. I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so unfortunately I can't tell you all the details yet. However, what I can say is this. If you know me at all, you know that my true purpose here on this planet is to help people become free by helping them become the best versions of themselves so they can inspire others into a life of freedom too. I'm always on the lookout for the fastest and most efficient way to help people do that. 2 times already in my life, I was ahead of the curve and took 2 companies past $100 million market cap. I just stumbled on some next level technology that is about to shift multiple industries globally. I believe what was revealed to me over the weekend is something that can help people be free faster and easier than anything I've ever seen before. Okay, now it says apply here now. Okay, to be one of 10 people to lock arms and work with me personally. What's cool is that people will be able to make multiple 6 or 7 figures without recruiting anyone in a non-MLM format. For me, making money is a big part of what I do, but it can't be the only thing. I believe that what we bring to people must also create massive positive change and contribution in people's lives as well. At the end of our lives, I believe we will reflect on how many people's lives we've impacted in deep and meaningful ways. What if there were a way that you could help people be free fast and create massive, profound, and lasting contribution in their lives at the same time? If any of that sounds exciting to you, I want to invite you to get insider access to early bird information before everyone else. I created a secret Facebook group where I'll be keeping you in the loop on info as it's released, maybe even before. Click this link to be added to the group now. I'm going to be assembling a new team of quantum millionaires, and I'm looking to run with 10 very serious people over the next 90 days to do some big things together. Apply now here to be one of the 10 people to lock arms and work with me personally. Warning, you will be required to sign a non-disclosure agreement to see some of the pre-release information, and I will be calling you personally to interview you and make sure that we're a good fit to work together. I need the right people for this project, and I won't be working with everyone. Okay, so that creates, a scarcity. Okay, if any of that sounds exciting, request access to my group here and get on the waiting list. Keep your eyes peeled for early bird info from me, because I really want to get this info into your hands before it hits the masses, which it will. With love and respect, Darren. Skype, phone, go here now to access the Facebook group. Okay, so that's the email. Now keep in mind, that's going to go out as an autoresponder message. Okay, so now let's go into the actual funnel. Now, I don't know what software you guys use. Some people use Leadpages, some people use ClickFunnels, some people use, the builder within the back office, whatever it is that you do. I use ClickFunnels because I really like the ease of it, right? So I'll show you the funnel and how this works. So the first thing they do is they go to the lead cap page. So what I want to do is I want to separate myself from everybody else, okay? Now, if everybody else is talking about the product, the company, the product, and you're an A-type personality, let me share with you what A-type personalities do. They Google it. Or they find out, oh, who's making the most amount of money? Oh, this guy looks like he's making the most amount of money. I'll just call him, okay? Because A-type personality people typically want to go directly to the top people, and just work out a deal or find out, okay? So that's one of the reasons why I don't brand with everybody else. I always have my own name, my own thing, my own special sauce, for that specific reason. Okay, so it says, Quantum Millionaire, get on the waiting list for early notifications as I roll out what industry experts are saying will be the next category creator. Notifications will be sent to the email address you provide. Get on the list. Okay, so you see that it's just really clean. I wanted to have really bright colors to have that emotion. There's a lot of things that you need to consider in marketing, guys. It has to be simple. It has to look clean. It has to change a person's state, right? So if they're surfing around, all of a sudden they click the link, it has to be like, bam! It has to change their state if you want to be able to move them along a path, right, towards becoming a buyer. Okay, so once they go from there, they're going to go to the next page. Now, the next page is going to be like a bridge video. Okay, so here's what happens on the bridge video. So the bridge video, okay, let me just share with you a little bit of the psychology. So it says create a six-figure income without recruiting. Now, the reason that I did that, the reason I said that, is because it allows me to hit mass market. Okay, some people just don't like MLM. Okay, they're just not into it. But if I say create a six-figure income without recruiting, now I'm targeting realtors, mortgage brokers, insurance agents, people that are just in corporate, regular business that just have no interest in MLM. In fact, they think MLM is a complete scam, right? So I want to open up the market to mass market, and then once I bring the people together, I can then zoom it down. Okay, so I can start with mass market, and if somebody says, oh, well, I really like recruiting. I say, well, there is that option too for people that are really like recruiting, like myself. That's what I do, but it's not necessary to make $100,000 a year or more, right? Okay, so now they're here. So this says join the Facebook group now by clicking here. That's going to take them to the Facebook group. And then apply now. This is going to take them to a SurveyMonkey application form, okay? So, this is name, Skype, blah, blah, blah. Are you a coach or mentor? Yes, no. If so, how many clients do you have? How much money would you like to make in 2016 with this new project? 1 to 5, 5 to 2. What would that new income allow you to do that you can't do now? How fast do you want to reach that new level? Are you willing to sign a non-disclosure agreement? How coachable are you on a scale from 1 to 10? How much time per week can you dedicate to this project? If I tell you exactly what to do to achieve your goal, will you do it or make up your own way, right? And then they submit, right? So these are the next level of serious qualified people because they're actually applying. Now, let's take a look at the actual video. So now you'll notice here, guys, that there's certain things that I kind of tied in right now. Blue, I can tell you, is a color that is a universal color, and it changes people's state in a very positive way. That's why people get a lot of comments when they post tropical blue and the blue water. It has a good effect on people. And the green ties in with nature, and I specifically did this video out in nature to tie these two things together. And I'm going to play the video in a second so you can see that. And then down here, it says why you want to apply today. No recruiting necessary. Many people shy away from recruiting with this new technology. Notice how I call it a technology. Okay, NLP is actually a technology, right? And so is the rest of the stuff that we have with autoresponders, video email, blah, 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 that we'll be rolling out. That's all technology. There's no recruiting required to make a 6- or 7-figure income. High demand products and services. Once you hear about this, you'll understand why we're so excited. You'll be able to position yourself ahead of the curve by applying now. Your goals met and exceeded. If you have the drive and determination to take things to the next level, you could very well position yourself to make 7 figures and beyond. Everyone coming directly to you. Imagine your phone ringing off the hook with incoming calls by having products and services that everyone wants and needs. Okay? Okay, so let's watch the video.
Hey guys, Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I wanted to first of all say congratulations on opting in to take action to find out what's going on here with this Quantum Millionaire pre-launch. Now guys, I got to tell you, I just got back from a weekend of some of the most profound, amazing information that's going to literally transform people's lives and 10x their incomes at lightning speed. And I'm completely serious here. I got access to some technology, some information that is literally going to put income into people's bank accounts in exponential rate, at an exponential rate. And you're very fortunate to be right now, right here in the what I call the pre-inner circle. But in order to get into the inside circle, there's 2 action steps that you need to take. The first one is to click the link below and become part of the Facebook group. And the second thing is to fill out the application form to see if you qualify to be one of 10 people that I'm going to be working with personally. Now, I will share with you that over the course of my own career, that I've helped people go from literally nothing, completely homeless, to as much as $20,000 for the month within a 6-month period of time. So this information that you're going to gain access to it doesn't matter where you're at right now on your life path, doesn't matter what's happening for you in your life. This information can literally transform every aspect of your reality. So, and I can only work with 10 people, guys, okay? I want to lock arms with 10 people, and I want to take them to the next level of their reality, and you could be one of those people. So you need to fill out the application form, Then we're going to be able to either connect by phone or by Skype. I want to find out more about your vision, more about your dream. What is that? What exactly is it that you want to be able to achieve? I've had some really, really amazing mentors over the course of my own career and have made millions of dollars, as much as almost $4 million in a single year, and you're going to be able to get access to that information. So fill out the application, let's connect, and let's see what your vision is, and let's see if you qualify. You've got Darren Little here. I look forward to speaking with you in person. All the best.
Okay, so now what happens, guys, is that this is like a cross-pollinating matrix. You'll notice I'm sending people back to the Facebook group. So let's go back to the Facebook group. Now, I spent 2 days building rapport and a relationship with these people by providing a ridiculous amount of value, okay? And then I get personal as well. Do you have children? If so, post a pic below. Look at what happens. People are already posting their personal family stuff of the Naked Soul guys, right? This is the key, right? This is the key that you got to understand about taking the concept of online and then making it personal. If I could show you how to generate leads at will and recruit new reps while you sleep, is that something that might interest you? Okay? So you can see here the amount of interaction again, right? These are all people I can literally, over the next 3-4 days, once I get more and more connected to these people, I will literally be able to go down the chat box and go 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, all the way down, okay? Then what I can do is I have these people in a contained format, okay? They've all expressed interest about personal development. They've all expressed interest about quantum physics. And I can go down and message every one of these people and use my chat strategy, right, that you guys have already all learned. So they're already in a contained environment. They're separated from everybody else. They're separated, and it allows you as the leader to be able to control the dynamic of the room, okay? Now, the way that I set this thing up is that the only person that can put content here is me. So the only thing they can do is interact. So the only thing that they can do, they can post stuff or answer questions or whatever to build the relationship with them, but all of it is content coming from me. Who's your favorite motivational speaker? Look how many people are participating here. What do we got? 1, there's 2 things there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. Guys, this is less than 2 days old. 2 days, okay? This is what's possible in 2 days. What is the #1 most important thing to invest into to guarantee that you will increase your net worth? I'm setting this all up so that by the time they come to the presentation, the presentation is going to be like the answer to all of their dreams. Literally, the presentation is going to be the answer to everything that I have been talking about all the way through this whole thing, okay? This was a little story here about Stephen Munson, who was homeless. He was living on the couch of a friend's house. His life had hit rock bottom. He reached out to me and said, Darren, can you help? I said, are you coachable? He said, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. So he tapped into my quantum physics training. 6 months later, he had a $20,000 a month. 3 years later, he launched his own network marketing company called Heal. Yes, the same guy who was homeless 3 years earlier. No matter where you're at in your life path, it makes no difference. Once you learn about quantum physics, your life as you know it will never be the same. So I'm bringing people into a process of relationship building, inspiring, motivation, nurturing them, lifting them up, and providing value, and more value. Who here agrees that network marketing, MLM, direct sales, and affiliate marketing are really all about personal development? Oh, guess what our presentation's about? And leadership. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm telling you guys, once you learn how to do this stuff and you see how simple this is and how easy it is to be able to, you know, lasso a group of people, put them into a contained box, and then if they go here into the pinned post, guess what happens? Get on the early notifications, that's a typo, waiting list. Opt in now to get a sneak peek at what industry experts are calling the next category creator. Okay, so I show them what they're going to get, and they click here, bam, and it's congruent. Now it's blown up big. You see how that works, guys? So every time somebody comes in to this group, so my goal originally when I started was to put 200 people in a group. Okay, 200. That was my original intention. When I set out on my intention was to contain 200 people. It could very well go 300-400 before this thing even takes off, right? And what you'll notice here is that I use piggyback marketing now on my wall. Okay. In less than 48 hours, 144 people have gone quantum with Quantum Millionaire on Facebook. I'm about to release one of the biggest and baddest income generators I've ever rolled out. This is what you do to create some excitement. Even if there's not people that are clicking here, guys, this will go out and then 5 more people will join, okay? It's in pre-launch, and I had to sign an NDA, so I can't let too much info out of the bag, but you can be one of the first people to find out about what industry experts are calling the next category creator. Invite your friends, we're going quantum, right? So the whole campaign kind of revolves around my special sauce, right? So, you know, you can do whatever campaign that you want to do for whatever, you know, your little spin is, but I typically don't promote what everybody else is promoting because it sets it apart, right? I could be on a completely, totally different launch and nobody would ever know. You understand that? So everybody else is scurrying around trying to get people on the other deal, and I've got an independent campaign going. So here I'm piggybacking off of Einstein. I'm thinking that there could be something to this quantum physics thing after all. Quantum Millionaire on Facebook, right? There's another one. We're going quantum. Wow, this is amazing. That was when I was at 132 members. So that was 6 hours ago, and it's now 155, I think, right now. So I piggyback there. I piggyback off of the other guy, and then I keep continuity with my campaign. So this now I'm going to change over the course of the next couple days. Quantum Millionaire pre-launch, you know, 200 new members on Facebook. This is going nuts, right? It's all about creating buzz. Have you heard the buzz about the new Quantum Millionaire pre-launch? I opened up an early notifications Facebook less than 48 hours ago, and there are already 101 new members and growing. Here we go. You know, so what you're doing is you're creating a momentum. You're creating an energy wave with your campaign, right? So hopefully that's going to get your minds going a little bit here. Anybody here, their mind's kind of going 100 miles an hour right now, going, holy crap, I'm going to make 20 grand. Like, this is going to go freaking to the moon. Are you guys starting to think like that here?
My head is spinning right now. It's like, it's going crazy. Okay. I can't wait to see what, because I know it has a lot to do with Will, so I can't wait to see what you guys have. This has got to be great.
Well, Michelle, all you got to do is sign the NDA that went out in the email, and you can watch the 4-hour video.
Oh, I signed it. I started watching it last night. I've just been really busy today, so I'm going to sit down tonight and watch the rest of it. Yeah.
Okay. So, Shirley, what's going on right now in your brain?
Oh, my heart is just pumping really fast. You know, things are just coming along real well, and I've already had a confirmation from someone that they're going to go all in next week, so that's why it's just like going up. So, yeah, my heart's pumping real fast right now. It's going great.
Okay, so can you see now what I'm talking about when I talk about a campaign? Can you see now about compressed energy and how to move people along a path? Is this starting to make a lot more sense to you now?
Yeah, it is, and it's all a part of, how you always say you got to come in as to these hangouts as a leader, as a teacher, instead of the student. So just really understanding that, and then providing that value for other people as well, and then just creating those universal deposits. It's just, it's just that simple. It's getting so much more simple.
That's so great. I'm so proud of you. Sean, any light bulbs going on there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Is it starting to get a lot clearer now? Can you see what we're talking about?
Yep.
Awesome. Chad and Tracy, what's going on right now in your head?
I definitely, I was watching you roll out the campaign, and so as far as how the members are coming in, are you mostly engaging with them in chat and then getting them to add themselves to the group?
Actually, the only thing that I've done so far, guys, because I was putting together the actual funnel, the only thing that I've done so far is the campaign on my wall, and then I blasted my list, with that email that I showed you guys, right? That's all that I've done so far. I haven't been chatting with people. I haven't talked to anybody, right? It's all been incoming, 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 incoming. People are now reaching out to me on chat. Hey, Darren, what's going on with this Quantum Millionaire? I've already done one interview, and the one guy that I did talk to is actually in Germany. He's with the military, and he wants to leave the military instead of doing another 5-year, I don't know what they call it. What's it called, Tracy?
So,
What's it called?
oh, he wants to enlist for another 5.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to do that. He wants to, get into online marketing full time. And, I didn't tell him the whole story. I just showed him my funnel. Think about that. All I did was I said, okay, I will show you how to do this. So I took him into the group. I showed him how to contain people. I showed him how the funnel works. I took him through the whole process. And the video doesn't say anything. It just gets people hyped up to fill out the application form. That's my only goal, right? So he said, Darren, what's the entry price? I said, it's $9.97. He says, okay, I'm in. As soon as the thing goes live, I'm your first person in. I want to do this, okay? So I can tell you from already what's happening. And it just started, guys. It's not even first full 2 days that there's incoming inquiries that are coming in just from people seeing the Facebook campaign, right? Now, once you bring them into the group, keep in mind, guys, we're in a personal development business model. So you want to go to YouTube, you want to type in motivation, start pulling, Tony Robbins or, Gary Vee or, Grant Cardone, stuff that's little tiny bites of stuff that's going to elevate people's energy to a higher frequency. Okay, that is your goal in your contained unit. You want to contain the unit and then take that energy and go, whoa, right? And then start dropping little nuggets and little things that they start going like, holy crap, this person really knows what they're doing. Then you put the application form up after you've got a little, boom, here's the application form, right? Bam, then people start applying. Now all the new ones, the contained energy is already elevated, and there's like with all this interaction, and now boom, people go right into the app form. Okay. Now what I'll do next is I'll email the app form funnel to my whole list. So when I email out the app form, I'm going to be taking them directly to the application and directly to this other part, right? So it will allow me to, keep that cross-pollinating matrix.
Nice. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is just what is my brand going to be called for the launch, really, right now?
Well, I mean, you can go with whatever concept that you want. There's some people doing, freedom, I don't know, freedom fighters and prosperity something and freedom lifestyles and let's see what Kim did. Let's take a look at Kim's campaign. Okay, so Kim called hers All Out Freedom Pre-Launch. So she's at 26 members right now. She just started hers. Kim's one of my students. So I can tell you that this formula definitely works. And sign the NDA and grab your spot here, NDA All Out Living. Be the first to roll out what industry experts are saying will be the next category creator, aka next big thing since iPhone. Are you ready to sign the non-disclosure agreement? Yes, click here. Right, so, you know, now Kim she's in the Freedom Lifestyles group with Dirk and Muriel. You probably saw her on stage, and she's going to be the next runner. I can tell you this for a fact. Kim has a Instagram formula that's generating her 50 leads a day, and her special sauce is Instagram. She has 45 Instagram accounts. She has mastered Instagram. So, you know, it's really whatever your special sauce is, right? Oh shit! Could you guys even see that?
No.
Yeah, it's sharing your screen.
Stupid me. Okay, so let me show you this. Okay. Okay, so this is her. She's gone with All Out Living. Okay, so that's her little brand, and then she's calling hers All Out Freedom Pre-Launch. And here's her group. All Out Freedom Pre-Launch. Sign the non-disclosure agreement to be one of the first to see the pre-launch of what industry experts call the next category creator. Sign the NDA and grab your spot here. Boom. Right. So that's her funnel that she's put together. Now, the thing that I'll share with you guys here is that in marketing, there's no like right way or wrong way. Right? That's not what marketing is. It's really all about testing, tweaking, right? Testing a thing and tweaking it. So a lot of people say, well, Darren, if I do this, I mean, am I going to become a millionaire? I don't know. Let's test it, right? Well, is this a good lead capture page? I don't know. Let's test it and find out, right? If your conversion rate's at like 15%, then no, it's not good, right? You better change it and up your opt-in rate to something higher. Right? But it's all about being on the, you got to literally be like this constantly as a marketer. So the thing that I will share with you guys is that if you don't have the tools, okay, to properly market and to be on the pulse of your business as a CEO, okay, then you're completely missing the boat. If all you're counting on is whatever the company provides, you cannot move and groove and dodge and weave, right, with your business because you can't provide value to the market properly, okay? You need to be able to create funnels. You need to be able to create webinar invitations. You need to be able to create a PowerPoint presentation so you can bring groups of people together, provide value to them as a leader so they can see you as the leader, and then business on the back end. Value on the front, pitch them on the back, okay? Now, if you offer a special gift, if they stick around to the end, they will stay through the pitch just to get the special gift, but by the time you've massaged them with the energy all the way through, they don't even realize they're being pitched. You understand how that works? Right? You give them so much value on the front, they're taking pages and pages of notes. They're like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Then they get to the pitch and they're like, oh, this actually looks pretty good. Maybe I will join. Okay, So Danielle, what's going through your mind?
It's a lot to take, but it'll thrive. It looks easy. I mean, it's hard. I mean, obviously it's a lot of information to retain, but it's once you follow it, you're right. It'll work. It'll boom.
Fantastic. Yulia.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm at work, so. But this is freaking awesome. Very doable, duplicatable, simple strategies. The only thing that I have to catch up with is the Facebook chat interactions. Like, I kind of freeze up on what to say. But I know you've provided a lot of notes in the Facebook chat, so I'm going to catch up on that in terms of like what to do when they reach out to you. I guess that's like my only hunch.
When somebody's reaching out to you, you got to turn the conversation back around on them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take. So, hey, Darren, tell me about this quantum millionaire. Hey, Tom, how's it going? How's it going so far?
Right.
Turn it right around, and then I'm like, pretty good, Darren. How about yourself? Share my personal life. Open up the gateway. Share some pictures. Change his state. Get him to laugh. I want some LOLs, LOLs, LOLs. Boom. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to start requesting data. So Tom, what has you looking for more income right now?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now if he focuses on his pain, I'm going to pour salt on that. Right? Get him to pour salt on. Really? Tell me more about that. But Darren, to be honest with you, I just lost my job. Really? Tell me more about that. Right? He's going to pour salt on his wound. Right? And now I'm going to, say, well, tell me about your vision. What do you really want? I'm going to connect him to his dream over here, get him to give me a dollar amount, find out what he wants that money for, and then I'm going to say, well, what level of income are you accustomed to making right now? Now I know if he's got money for me to do a harder close on him. Right? I'm making $5,000 a month. Oh, really? Does your wife work? I want to get the combined household income over here to see how much pressure I can put down, right? On what level I can bring them into the deal at, right? Make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Okay, Hyro. You there, Hyro? You're muted. You're still muted there, bro. Something's wrong with your mic. I'm not coming through. Okay, Jonathan. Hyro, see if you can get your mic working there, bro.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, yeah. So there's a couple light bulbs that went on while you were speaking, so that was really cool. But one of the questions that I have that I guess I get always stumped in my head is when we do these pre-launches. Well, this would be like my really first pre-launch that I'm really like going in with. But my question is more with the emails. So I guess how would I convey this pre-launch to the email group? And do I send it out like once or twice a day, or like all my other emails, or is there something that I should do, for my emails? Because that's where I'm more stumped at, is with the emails.
The goal is to contain the people in the group. Okay, so I sent out one email yesterday, another email went out this morning, and I've got like 155 people, right? So I'm cultivating those people. I don't need to send those people emails. I got them right here, right? I can now send out another email to my list to get more people in the group, but I have the group. I'm communicating with the group. They're all right here, right? I don't need to email the group because they keep on getting notifications from me all the way throughout the whole day. Make sense? Does that make sense, Jonathan? Okay.
Yes.
So once you bring people into the
Yes.
group, guys, like I put out a ridiculous amount of content into the group, right? Questions and this and interaction and post pictures and you got to get it typically takes between 7 and 12 connections, right, to start to form a relationship. So if you're constantly putting out content and you're engaging the people and they're reading it and it's changing their state, right? Motivational videos, quotes, things, changing their state. By the time they get to the launch event, they've literally already got their credit card out. They've literally got their credit card in hand, waiting to buy. No joke. Right? Because I've changed their state, changed their state, changed their state so many times over the compressed period of time of 4 or 5 days that by the time they get to the launch event, they're looking for a reason to buy. Literally, they're looking for a reason to buy. Right? Hyro, did you get your thing working? No, can't hear you, bro. I don't know, something's up with it, your mic or something. Okay, Michelle, are you on track here on purpose?
Am I what? On track on purpose? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you got a clear vision here of what you need to do to put together a promo campaign?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. You have laid it out very clearly.
Now, let me just share this one thing in case people don't know, because you may not know this. If you go to Facebook and you go to any group, okay, so this is the All Out Freedom pre-launch. Right here on the side, there's 3 dots. Okay, you want to click there, and it says Create New Group. See that, guys? See that right there? Create New Group. 3 dots, Create New Group, bam. Okay, so what do you want to call your group? You got to add a couple people in there just so that the group will be a group. I put it on closed, right? Anyone can find the group and see who's in it. Only members can see the posts, right? And then I go create. Okay, and the group's already made. And then I just change I create a little side thing here. So I'll show you what I put in the side. Okay. Get ready for the launch of what industry experts are calling the next category creator. Quantum Millionaire will help propel you to levels of success that you only imagined in your wildest dreams. Buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life. Okay? So it doesn't really say much there, but you get a lot in the content. And look at how the interaction starts kicking in, right? And it all depends on whether or not you're asking questions. Have you ever gone skydiving, bungee jumping, or done an activity where you've put your life on the line? Right? I'm asking specific psychological questions, guys. Okay, this one's to open up people to the naked soul. Do you have children? If so, post a pic. This is how you connect people to their heart, right? And they're depositing to the collective. So people are looking at these pictures of family and children, right? This guy's got like 6 kids, right? So there's interaction between you and the people from a soul to soul level, right? Soul to soul. Look at all the interaction there. It's crazy. You know, this one here, would you consider yourself a team player? If you could learn how to close your prospects and upsell them to higher ticket products without even talking about your products, is that something that would interest you? Right? So these are all people that I know. So you can give these little mini teasers so that they know that they're going to be getting value if they join you, right? Now keep in mind, if you focus on the pain points, everybody wants to close prospects and upsell them to higher ticket items. I already know that. I already know that everybody's got pain generating leads. If I could show you how to generate leads at will and recruit new reps while you sleep, is that something that might interest you? Right? I know that's a pain point. It's a pain point for everyone, right? So I focus on the pain points in order to get a further connection with the people. See how that works? Is this making sense, guys?
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier that the funnels are pre-qualifying them ahead of time so that when you get to that person, you're not spinning your wheels on dead leads. So as long as you put the funnel up right, then it should be cake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, here's the thing that I'll share with you guys, okay? Now, this is a call that, you know, people typically come to me when they want to make $1 million or higher, right? That's why they come to me. So I'm giving you guys the leadership 7-figure model, right? Now, somebody could be in this business and they only want to make $1,000 or $2,000 extra per month, right? That's not, this stuff that I'm talking about here, it's not for those people, okay? This is for the people that want to come out of the gate and make 20 grand, like that, okay? That's what this calls for. This is for people that want to start and go like, whoa, I'm like this straight up, right, to big incomes, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month. That's the stuff I'm talking about in these type of calls, okay? So keep in mind, this isn't for everybody, guys, okay? I will pre-frame that and I will tell you straight up, okay? What I'm talking about here is only for people that consider themselves to be a leader and they want to now 10x their incomes to higher and higher and higher levels and literally be on stage for the Texas event, okay? Because if you implement these strategies and you come out of the gate and you already believe, okay, you have to believe, guys, in every single cell of your being that you can do this, that you can actually make $20,000 in 30, 60 days, okay, if you do this right. Compress the energy, pop, right? That's how it works. Now, if you can get a few hundred people in that closed, you know, pressure cooker, and you keep on providing content and you see who's interacting, you know, out of 200, trust me, you will get 20. Out of 200, you will get 20 people will join. It's typically 10% conversion. Now, if you want to get more, right, great, just do more of a campaign, more of a campaign, more of a campaign. And guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat this and tell you that when I do a campaign that I work 1 hour or 2 hours here and there. Are you for real? I work 18 freaking hours a day in a launch. So when somebody says, Darren, how did you make $90,000 in 3 months? I busted my ass, right? I busted my ass. That's the truth. So if you want it, you know, and that's not for everybody, guys. Okay, it's not for everyone. Okay, this is for the leaders that want to break through, that want to literally leave that stuff behind in making, you know, little to no money, and they want life-changing money. They want to be able to fly first class. They want the better things in life. They want to drive a nice car. They want a nice house. They want to travel around the world. They want to motivate, inspire, and take people to the next level of their success. That's who this is for, okay? So I just want to pre-frame that and just say that, you know, this path, it's not for everybody, guys, okay? It's not. This is really for the people that want to take their life and 10x their income so that they can truly be an inspiration to other people and motivate and inspire those people. Now keep in mind, when you guys also get access, if you don't have the Project Titan income stream open right now, you're literally missing the boat, okay? No joke, because that's the focus of the entire company from corporate. That means that the whole direction of the company is on Project Titan, the entire direction of the company, okay? So if you don't have that income stream open for Project Titan, when that's the entire direction that the whole company is going, then you're literally sitting on the sidelines eating popcorn and watching the show as everybody else starts because there will be people that are literally going to go from hardly you didn't even know about them to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in a compressed period of time, and just be going like, holy cow, that could have been me if I had just taken action, right? That if I just opened up that income center and did a campaign myself, I could have been one of those stories. So don't be in a position where you just literally get left on the side of the road because you didn't take action, you didn't activate the income stream. Do you realize, guys, that we only have a couple more days? Saturday it goes live for genealogy. That means if there's stragglers out there that were once involved with Empower Network and you now activate, or they haven't activated, they're open game to the entire company. Right, and there's some really good promoters out there. There's some, like, you know, Paul Hutchings and Tracy Walker, and you know, there is some really good promoters out there right now. You've got to just decide. You literally have to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm going to the top, and that's it. Period. I'm a leader, and nobody's going to stop me. You literally have to go like this. Not listen to anybody on the outside, not listen to any negativity. Cut off the TV, cut off the newspapers, cut off the radio, cut off magazines, completely out of your life. Feed yourself, personal development, Dr. Poulos Daily, proclamations, vision board. Speak your reality into existence. Okay, you guys all can do this. If you really, really want it, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have called this call if I didn't believe in you guys. If I didn't believe that you guys could do this, I would have just said, okay, whatever, I'm just going to go do my own campaign, okay? I'm doing this because you guys are ready. You're ready to go next level, okay? You really are, okay? And Chad, if you are not getting your product as a product, you're literally missing out on a whole other income stream, bro. And positioning yourself as a leader in the industry, not just the company, in the industry, for what you're good at, right? And every person on here should have an hourly mentoring rate, okay? If you're brand new, you know, maybe not quite yet, but you should be thinking that you're moving towards setting up a blog post, go into PayPal, create a button. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to Daniela. She charges $97 an hour for tech time. Just outsource it. Say, Daniela, I need a mentoring page. Can you help me with the buttons and everything to get set up? And just hand it off, and she'll do it for you. All she needs is the copy and the picture. All right, she'll do the rest. Okay. You got to start thinking like a CEO and be thinking about these categories: mentoring, right? Your products, your software, your millionaire mentoring events, and then your business opportunity. Right? There's 5 income streams there. Right? Okay, guys? Did everybody get value here tonight?
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
Coolness. So much value.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, just hold on a sec. Let's take a big smile here. I got to get a picture. Okay, everybody smile. Wow! Cool. Okay, so rock and roll. I'm super proud of you guys, and let's kick butt, take names, and let's just make this the biggest launch that any of us have ever had. And just get focused on what it is that you want, guys. Set your intention. Get really clear on your intention, and let's hit this thing out of the park. Okay, guys?
All right, thanks, Darren.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Darren.
Go sign the NDA, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Darren.